Welcome to Proline TV's YouTube channel as we take a look at this week's Toyota Save Mart 300 at Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California. Kevin Rogers with you as we take a look at another road course after last week on the street race in Chicago. Shane Van Gisbergen, the favorite of the race, picked up the victory, and he's favored once again this week as we now take a look at the odds for this week, and they are courtesy of DraftKings. And we begin, of course, with the favorite again, Shane Van Gisbergen. He's at plus 130 to capture this victory in 3 road course races this season. He's won twice and finished 6, so obviously him at the top of the board is no surprise. First time he's racing, though, at Sonoma. Meanwhile, for Kyle Larson, who is the second favorite on the board at plus 550, in 5 of the past 6 road races, he has finished outside of the top 10. Now, the only one he finished in the top 10, he won in Charlotte, and that was the last time that he picked up a victory on a road course. Last time he finished top 10 on a road course. He did win at Sonoma last year, but so far in the stretch of the last 6 on the road, he has had some issues. Meanwhile, Michael McDowell at 11-1 with Ty Gibbs, and Gibbs finished right behind Van Gisbergen last week. But for Michael McDowell, his last 3 races at Sonoma, pretty good. 2nd, 7th, and 3rd. So he has seen success here, just hasn't gotten over the hump. Meanwhile, this is kind of an interesting number as we scroll down, and we keep scrolling. A name that you haven't seen just yet, but right there at 65-1 is Denny Hamlin. And you wonder with Denny Hamlin, normally pretty successful, but why he's so far down the grid this week. 38th, 36th, and 31st, his last 3 races at Sonoma. So Denny Hamlin, probably not the week to take a shot with him, even at those odds, because he hasn't had any success at all at Sonoma. But going back towards the top couple of racers to keep an eye on, Chase Elliott in the mix at 14-1. And we'll see if Ryan Blaney can get on track at 25-1. Again, the road course, it kind of messes with a couple of these drivers. So that is what we're going to take a look at this week. Now, with all that being said, we're going to take a look at our best bets for this week. We won last week with Eric Jones as he finished ahead of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And a couple of the bets this week on DraftKings, the head-to-head, we're actually going to go back to it just so you could take a look, that you got to be a little selective simply because these are some heavy favorites that you would take. So let's go back to it now really quick. And you see there Ty Gibbs at minus 330 against Zane Smith. Also, Alex Bowman, he's a heavy favorite against Ty Dillon. But with all of those drivers, I did find one play that we're going to make. And we are going to do that with Ryan Preece. We're going to take him at plus 175 against Tyler Reddick. And a couple notes here on Ryan Preece. 18th and 13th, the last 2 races at Sonoma. So not great, but he's done better. And also in his past 15 races overall, 7 of 8, he has finished in the top 15. And also he's finished 15th and 7th in his last 2 road course races. So for Preece, he has done well. Now, on the flip side with Tyler Reddick at Sonoma, he did finish 8th last year, but 33rd, 35th, and 19th in his previous 3 races at this course. Also for Reddick, 6 straight top 10s on road courses from 2023 to 2024. But in his past 5 road course races, he's finished 11th or worse 3 times. Did finish 3rd at Chicago last week, but still for Reddick, has not been as consistent on the road course races at this high price of plus 175. We're going to take a shot with Ryan Preece. Now, as far as our winner for the week, Chris Buescher at 14-1. And here's some numbers on him. In the past 3 races at Sonoma, he's the highest rated driver, finishing 3rd, 4th, and 2nd. So right there on the cusp of winning at Sonoma, just hasn't been able to capture the checkered flag, but Buescher has proven that he can race well at this track, and we'll see if he finally gets over the hump. So we're going to take a shot with Chris Buescher at 14-1 this week at the Toyota Save Mart 350. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Proline TV, where you can check out all the analysis for NASCAR and for this week's race at Sonoma. I am Kevin Rogers. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, best of luck with your bets.